Good morning, students. I hope you all are fit and healthy. So, dear students, today we will study about viruses, the biologist puzzle. So, why it is known as biologist puzzle? Since it is a connecting link between living and non-living. So, let us see how the virus, it is the most primitive acellular infectious agent and it is formed of only nucleic acid and protein. This means no cellular structure is there. Only thing which is consisting of virus, it is nucleic acid and protein. Viruses, they are obligate parasite. So in simple terms, what does this mean? It means that this virus is a microorganism that is smaller than bacterium and it can grow and reproduce only inside a living cell. So, virus is a submicroscopic infectious agent that is replicating only inside the living cell of an organism. So therefore such organisms are referred to as obligate parasites, means they will replicate only inside the living cell of an organism. So this virus, it was discovered by Ivanovsky in 1892. So let us study the structure of virus. The virus, they are made up of nucleic acid and protein only. So here in the picture, it is the simplified way to study about the structure of virus. So here you are observing a protein layer. So protein layer is known as capsid, and this protein layer, it is made up of smaller protein subunits that are known as capsomeres. So this means capsomeres, they have formed a capsid, and inside this protein layer there is a genetic material or nucleic acid. Means virus is made up of genetic material which can either be DNA or RNA surrounded by a protein coat that is known as capsid, which is made up of protein. So virus, it is a connecting link between living and non-living. So this means that a virus remains as a particle or non-living entity when not in contact with the host. But as soon as it enters the host system, it replicates like a living organism. Therefore, it is referred to as connecting link between living and non-living. Moreover, the virus, they do not have a cellular structure. Like any non-living character, this virus, they also lack enzyme system and they do not have metabolic activity of their own, and they can be crystallized and stored in bottles like crystals. So therefore viruses, they are acting as a connecting link between living and non-living. So now let us study the structure of tobacco mosaic virus. Tobacco mosaic virus is a plant virus. It was discovered by Ivanovsky in 1892. The virus, it attacks the tobacco plant, and on infection the plant produces a characteristic pattern such as discoloration or mosaic like mottling and discoloration on the leaves. TMV virus, it is a rod shaped virus and it measures about 300 nanometer in length and 17.5 nanometer in diameter. So if we study the structure here, as you know, the virus, they are generally made up of nucleoprotein, means protein as well as nucleic acid, that is genetic material. So here in the TMV, the genetic material is RNA and the protein layer, that is known as capsid, is present. So this capsid, it is made up of 2100 identical capsomeres, and these capsomeres, they are arranged around the central axis in helical manner. and the RNA, it is a single stranded and is helically coiled around the central axis. So this is the structure of TMV virus. Now my dear students, let us learn about the structure of bacteriophage. Bacteriophage or bacterial virus is any group of virus that infect bacteria. So bacteriophages, they were discovered by Frederick W. Trott and Felix D. Hadley in 1917. So let us now see the structure of bacteriophage. So the structure, it consists of two parts, that is head and tail, which are connected to one another with a collar. So the head, it is made up of double-stranded DNA and a protein layer that is known as capsid. So the head consists of a protein coat in which the double-stranded DNA is tightly packed. The head, it is connected to the tail with the help of collar. So collar, it is connecting head and tail. So now let us see the tail. The tail, it is having cylindrical structure and it is entirely made up of protein. And at the basal end, at the base, there is a hexagonal structure, hexagonal end plate. And as you can see here, each corner of hexagonal end plate has a thin tail fiber. So the tail fiber and the end plate help in the attachment of this virus to the bacterial cell. So dear student, this is the structure of bacteriophage or bacterial virus. Since my dear students, you have learned about the structure of bacteriophage and TMV virus, so now you can easily identify that the viruses, they are acting as a connecting link between living and non-living. So the living characteristic is that they have their own genetic material and they can undergo mutation also, and they get destroyed by UV rays. But if we consider the non-living characteristic, they lack cellular structure. So in the 5 kingdom classification, which was given by Robert H. Whitaker, that was given on the basis of the cellular structure, and the virus was not included. The reason is that the viruses, they do not have a cellular structure and they do not have metabolic activity of their own, and they are made up of only protein coat and genetic material. So now my dear student, let us learn about some of the scientists which are included in your syllabus. So the first scientist is DJ Ivanovsky. So he has discovered the tobacco mosaic virus in tobacco plant. Then after that, M.W. Bejernik, he demonstrated that the extracts of this infected tobacco plant could cause infection in other plants also. So he referred to the virus as Contagium vivum fluidum. So you need to remember this phrase, that is Contagium vivum fluidum, which means infectious living fluid, and it was given by Bejernik. Then the next scientist you have to learn is W.M. Stanley, and he in 1935 proved that viruses could be crystallized, which means that virus crystals are protein crystals. Crystallization simply means the process of transformation of viral components into organized solid particles. So that is referred to as crystallization, and this was given by Stanley in 1935. So dear students, you have to learn about these three scientists, that is DJ Ivanovsky, M.W. Bejernik, then W.M. Stanley, and their contribution. Then next, my dear students, you need to learn about viroids. So the viroids, they are composed of only RNA. In virus, we have observed that it is made up of nucleic acid, which could either be DNA or RNA, as well as protein coat. But Viroids composed of only RNA. Viroids. These viroids are also smallest known self-replicating particles. They are even smaller than virus and they are composed of RNA only. So this is all for today. Take care everyone.